Okie dokie, it is Friday, 2:42. Got the planter all full last night and moved it to the farm over here by Hensel. It's 113 acres. We're trying to get it planted today before the rain comes. They're talking an inch of rain on Saturday, and then next week looks like complete crap. We're going wet, it looks like. All next week, so it's not looking real rosy, so we're trying to pound in some corn here, some later day stuff. Well, I would say late day stuff, but just trying to get some in and kind of get done a couple fields. I don't think I'll get as much done as I wanted to. I was hoping to plant today almost 200 acres, but I didn't get started till 1 o'clock just because of the rain yesterday morning, and then the sun decided not to shine today. It was foggy this morning, and I just thought I'd give the soil a little bit of time to gray off. It's not planting horrible. It's a little bit tighter in the bottom than I like to see, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the fall if it was the right decision to make or not. But so many people are second guessing themselves whether they should be planting or not planting, waiting or doing whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think we all are being a little less, I don't know how to say it. We're convincing ourselves that the soil is okay and that's fit. Or fit enough, quote. And I think that's what we're doing too. Anyways, we're just kind of picking away. Planter's working pretty good. The starter fertilizer is working good. Dry fertilizer, it's a little humid out, so the meters are building up a little bit. I'm trying to use up fertilizer that I got on the weekend, and it's just a little sticky from sitting around for so long, so I think it's causing the rollers to build up a little bit, and there's a little bit of humidity in the air today too, so we're just going to plod along. I didn't have the video going while I was playing headlands, but we got about 17 and a half acres done so far out of 113, so she's just straight up and down now, other than a few hickam bottoms and stone piles I have to go around. So anyways, coming up on the headland, I'm going to shut you off so I can turn, patch in a little spot that didn't get planted here, and then we should be good to go.
Yeah.
Right on cue, pretty much. It's 7:30. The sun came out around 7 p.m. So we had sun up until 7 a.m. cloudy till 7 p.m. and then we have sun again. It's freaking ridiculous. But I've been planting here anyways. Got 71 acres done. Pretty boring just going back and forth, but at least we're going back and forth and doing something. Filled up with a bit more seed. Don't have enough to finish. But we're doing a couple different varieties here as a strip. So we actually have 3 hybrids in this field that we'll do a little bit of comparison on. Probably not the fairest year to compare stuff, but what do you do? Conditions are gotten a little bit better when I get on this side of the field. Fertilizer seems to be going on okay. Was going to do some drone footage, but apparently my batteries weren't really up to snuff in terms of charge, so did some video that you could see there where we were filling, and that chewed through 2 batteries, and they're usually good for 20 minutes, so I guess I'll charge them and make sure they're ready for next time. And it was nice to get the fertilizer wagon finally empty. It'll give me a better idea how the fertilizer is going on. Just going through a bit of a washout here. Overall, things are going fairly well, and we'll just keep at it. Maybe at the end here I gotta stop and check my fertilizer, and I'll give you an idea how I do that, so we'll check in then. Okay, I'll just show you how I do a calibration. That's the run screen of the Raven. So I go into settings, the wrench, so you go rate sensor setup, and then we do an applied product calibration. And it has it, now it's going to record how much has been accumulated. And what I do is go up on my scale head here, adjust, hit tare, so they're both at 0. And I'm going to play it for a bit, and then we'll come back and check to see how it's going on. Okay, we'll just check the fertilizer. Went to settings, rate sensor setup, and it said it accumulated. Just go in. 514 pounds, and we have so it says 460, so it's pretty good. I just think the rollers are getting built up with some stuff, so I'm just going to let it accumulate a little bit longer. But what I can do is put a mount in, and it adjusts and it increases the flow rate to compensate for the build up on the rollers. So we'll check it maybe again in another round or 2. Just wrapping up 112 acres. I don't think I'm going to start anymore. It's about midnight. By the time I get home, and if I were to load up again, I would, excuse me. Just turning. Oh, one-handed. I would have to, I'm out of fertilizer, dry fertilizer. I didn't think I was able to plant this much today, so I didn't order any, and I didn't want to have a whole bunch stuck on a wagon for a week with wet weather coming. So I ran out with about 10 acres left, which is not bad. This farm tests pretty high, so it's not a big deal. And I got my pop-up liquid fertilizer as well, so I'll just have to give it a little shot of N, but I gotta throw those end tips on for the weed anyways to give the second shot to that one field, so I can kind of sneak by without having the fertilizer there. But don't really feel like having to do that on any more acres than I need to, so I think I'm gonna call her quits. The moisture's coming back up, and it's starting to stick to my tires anyways, so I don't know if I want to plant much more. Just wait, there we go. Not bad week of planting corn, just it's so unpredictable because you don't know if you're going to be able to plant today, not plant today, what the rain's going to do. So we got more corn in than I thought we were going to get, so I'm pretty happy about that. I would say I'm just going to look here. We're at 280. We're at 280 acres planted out of 600, so not quite halfway, but 3 days would wrap it up. So just got to find our 3 days to do it. But anyways, I'll talk to you when we get home. Okay, got home. I was thinking about going out and doing another field, but realized we're about 5 hours from rain is what they're saying, and sometimes when you plant this late and the moisture wicks up from underneath and you get that kind of tackier dirt, if you get a rain on it, sometimes it can go pretty tight, or at least that's what we find with our soil. So I probably pushed it over the other farm, finishing up there. A pretty good day, not really get started until noon and getting 113 acres in. So I'm just gonna count my blessings, call it a day, and just see what life brings this week. It looks freaking wet. The good part about everything is that I'm out of fertilizer, dry. I got the planter pretty much empty, so I think I'll get it all cleaned up and see where we are here in the next week. Excuse me, tired. It could be the end of corn. We might put a few more fields in, but not the acres we're thinking about. So donkey. So we'll probably just, no, we're not giving up because it's only, well, it's not June yet. We have till June 15th for crop insurance. My hard stop is June 9th, June 10th, and we'll probably pull the pin and quit. So if we get an opportunity to slide a couple more fields in, we will. There's going to be a couple fields that we probably don't put corn into, which means beans, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But anyways, thanks for watching. Those who are trying to get corn in the ground or beans or whatever, good luck. All the power to you. Hopefully you get what you can get done. And I think it seems like everyone's in the same, no pun intended, boat here that's in the corn belt that's getting all this rain. So anyways, thanks for watching, and everyone, good luck to everybody.